Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to talk about the role of blood flow to reduce post-workout soreness. So if you're interested in that, definitely stick around. This is an important one. This is a topic that I hear all the time, and I want to resonate with you with the way I have been approaching this, that it makes sense to you. So when you are leveraging blood flow, right? I would want you, and if you've never watched any of my other videos, just know blood flow means how does oxygen and blood travel throughout the body so we can maximize energy requirements throughout the different sections so you can develop and grow the best way possible. But what happens is if you're just starting out, you're gonna get sore. If you're going to the gym and pushing weight, doing progressive overload, you are gonna get sore, which is a very natural thing. So don't think it's something abnormal that you're feeling sore. If you've already been an athlete before, you know what the hell I'm talking about. But if you've never done any physical activities or sports or anything that require you to push the body, you're gonna have a new sensation approaching your life, and that sensation isn't fun all the time. But what I do wanna talk to you about is how does one go from, and I like to start from the get-go. Even if you were an athlete, great. This is just gonna be like, yeah, repeat of information. But if you are starting from scratch, this is gonna be great for you because I wanna show you how I went from barely working out to 3 times working out to 5 times working out to now every single day working out. How do I go from 0 to 7 days a week and not get sore anymore? And this is a topic that I hear all the time, like, oh, don't you need time to recover? Great questions, of course, and I thought about those questions as well as I kept developing myself. And I want to share those secrets with you because I think if you hear it and it resonates with you, some light bulbs will go off, and then you'll have less friction in doing what you need to do to get the body of your dreams, or whatever you want to deem it as. So understanding that, basics, right? Me and you, we walk into the gym, we put our stuff down in the locker room, we finally go to the weight room area where we're gonna go ahead and work out, right? Brand new, we never worked out. Me and you, we're gonna go ahead and start off with the machine because obviously we don't wanna pull something because I don't know where you are in your journey. And I don't want to make an assumption, so I like to start off from the baseline and then we'll build from there. So we go to the bench press, we just push the machine thing and then we feel it in our chest. And what happens is, let's just say, I find out, we start you off with like 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 20 pounds. We find out, okay, cool, your maximum is like 50 pounds. You're able to push it all the way to wherever it needs to go. And then we do a great exercise, we have a great time, we give you metabolism, we feed you Chipotle, you feel good. But then now next morning, I hit you up and I say, hey, what's up, how do you feel? You're like, oh, my chest is so sore. Right? And I'll be like, oh, great. That means we did it right. We did it right because what happens is when you push the muscle beyond its normal baseline limit, the muscle is like, hey, this person or yourself pushed it beyond its limit and now it needs to recover. It needs to heal. It needs to send all the blood there with the oxygen, the nutrients from the food that you're eating so it can repair. So you are gonna be sore. And so let's talk about soreness, the idea of soreness. There's a lot of terminology is going to be thrown at you maybe right now, or you've probably heard in the past: lactic acid buildup, muscle tearing, not enough blood flow there, soreness, etc., etc. But what I want you to understand is it's intentional. When the muscle is sore or that area is sore, human beings aren't instantaneous beings. As much as we are quantum beings, but when we're developing muscle formation or developing a body formation, it takes a little bit of time, which is where the blood flow have to come in, the different macrophages, the different immune cells have to come in, clear it out, and then eventually you'll build new muscles and you won't be sore anymore. It takes roughly anywhere, if you're again very brand new, anywhere between 2 to 4 or 5 days. Maximum I've seen is like 7 days of you being sore. Not good to work out 7 days after because you just lost all the gains, because now the body will reset, go back to what that baseline was, and it won't go from there. But again, that's a different story. Now let's talk about me, because I want to talk about me for you to get an idea. I'm not unique. I'm not anything out of the ordinary. I'm just like you. I have a body that was given by my mom, just like you. and you got the body, and over time you've developed this body. I don't know how old you are, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever you are, you got a body. But this body that you've built, if you were to look at yourself in the mirror, that's that version it is. When you are working out, you're forcing your body to push beyond its limit, and that body will hate you for a few days, like we said. But what happens is, if you keep telling this body, and we'll use my example, I stopped working out for many years. I started doing it again. I started going Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and copy me. Feel free to copy me. If it gives you motivation, inspires you, definitely copy me. But what I want you to understand is, when I went Monday, I would be super sore. And why I would be sore? Because I'm actually doing progressive overload. I'm pushing the weight. I'm pushing my maximum weights on many different exercises. I use the next day, so Tuesday, to rest, to eat, to chill, and then I'll go back to the gym on Wednesday, and I'll go ahead and do the same exact thing again, because I need to make sure that I solidified that movement. That movement is super important for that blood flow, because what happens is your body is generating ATP, right? ATP is what's generated by your mitochondria for you to get the energy. It's not the food itself, it's the conversion of all that food into eventually ATP, adenosine triphosphate. We cleave those molecules. I don't want to get into biochemistry of it, but we cleave it so we get that energy, so we can have those enzymatic reactions for you to get the energy to build more muscle, and etc. So when I go on Wednesday, I do the same exact workout that I've done, and I feel it's easy, great. I've built, or I activated multiple of my mitochondria that I can get more energy. But sometimes, when you reach your limits, you realize, okay, you're still sore. So I would push the same way. And now, same concept. Thursday, rest, chill, come back on Friday, do the same exercises. On average, most people will be back to normal by Friday, right? So if you start Monday, you go to Friday, you have enough days, you should be able to do the same exercise again without any issues. Now fast forward, come back on Monday, I do the exercises, and what happens is, if you keep doing the same exercise at the same weight, your body's like, okay, this guy or this girl is gonna be doing this exercise. It seems like it's a consistent thing. So the body readjusts, right? Recalibrates. So, think of you going on a Google Maps, you missed your exit, so the maps will recalculate so that you're able to get to the destination. So the body will recalculate, okay, this guy has a lot more energy requirements now. Let's go ahead and, whether build more muscle or generate more ATP, or build more mitochondria, whatever it needs to do, it'll go ahead and do that. And so that's the key right here. That's the secret. It's the consistency aspect of what you do. You don't want to be too variable. There's going to be times where you will have to be variable, but the fixed or the consistent action that you do will help your body acclimate faster, versus the body being confused. Okay, this guy one day is doing nothing, one day is doing a lot, another day is doing barely anything. You want to create that consistency so that way you can build the energy reserves that are needed for you to perform those actions. So, coming back, Monday, Wednesday, Friday for many months. Let's talk about, I would probably say 6 months I did it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But it got easier for me. I realized that, okay, so my healing was great and I don't want to hit a plateau. So I ended up started going 5 days a week. So Monday I would go, Tuesday I would go, but there would be instances where I would be very sore, like let's say on that Wednesday, because I went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So what did I do? The day that I was sore, I would go back one notch below of what I did of my maximum weight. So I do something called progressive overload. I really want to push my body to build muscle, and the only way you can build muscle is to push the muscle a little bit more than normal, right? Whatever that you did before, you want to do a little bit more. So let's just say that Wednesday comes around, right? I went on Monday, I went on Tuesday, and now Wednesday I'm super sore. I can't push the weight. I'm barely doing 6 repetitions. All good. Go down a notch, go build it. What's happening right there on that Wednesday is that my body hasn't built enough mitochondria for me to have enough energy to do it, because I've already exhausted it the prior 2 days. All good. Now I go back on Thursday and I'm gonna realize that I'm actually gonna have a little bit more energy, or if I'm still sore, I'll take it down a notch again. But those rest days of Saturday, Sunday is when I fully let my body heal itself. And when I come back the following week, I'm able to do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And remember, the goal isn't to completely continuously keep maximizing. The goal is consistency. Consistency, 1% gain every single day, you'll have exponential gains in a month. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Monday, Tuesday to all the way to Friday. And then now what happens is you realize that you have build so much energy from the mitochondria, because again, the body takes a little bit of time to generate what it needs to generate, build the infrastructure of what it is that you're trying to do, and now that becomes a new baseline normal. So think about the soreness aspect of this video. How do you actually overcome the soreness? Super important that you do push your body to the limit. And then of course your metabolism, eating really good, healthy, clean sources. Doesn't have to be like pure healthy where you go to the store and you get all the fancy stuff. No, Chipotle fits the bill. I've experimented with everything. You get the nutrients, fill your body with the nutrients, and you're in a very good spot. And then over time, the soreness will actually drastically go down. I'm able to go to the gym every single day, push my limit, and then, I have a few hours at the nighttime where I just veg out. I just, eat as much food as possible, chill out, relax, and now I'm able to just consistently do it. And I think you can as well. You don't have to be like me where you go 7 days a week. I just have a goal in mind. I want to achieve that goal, and then after that, I'll probably go back down to like a 3 days a week, so it's easier for me. My goal is when I'm 60, 70 years old, still to look like this. And if that's your goal as well, then perhaps you want to pursue something similar to me, and you'll see the benefits of that as well. The sun's in my eye now, so I'm gonna probably end the video here. But with that being said, guys, hopefully you found value in this video. If you found any value, definitely give me a like. But what I love more than a like is a subscription. Subscribe to my channel. That gives me signal that you found value in this, and other people will find value in this, and I'm finding value in the fact that I'm providing you value. It's a very zero-sum game here where we both benefit as well. Other than that, definitely have a great day. Hopefully you enjoy the Lisboa weather, the sunlight in my eye. I'm like squinting the whole time. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.